Hey guys, Lisa here with Sacred Living. I'm here with your reading for the week, Sunday, May 1st through Saturday, May 7th. So this is going to be a lot about speaking our truth this week. And while I'm talking about what is in front of us for the week, please be thinking about whether you resonate with angel number 1, angel number 2, or angel number 3, and I'll show you which angel to ask for help with your week at the end. So there's lots and lots and lots of blue cards in this spread for the week, which is all about throat chakra energy. So I guess no surprise I had to put on a blue shirt for this reading. Definitely all about speaking your truth. And then there's a little bit of correlation with our second chakra, which is our creation center. So orange and blue definitely are the colors for the week. So the start of the week has us looking at some things that we need to let go of. So I was really drawn to the ice in this card. And at first, ice can be soothing, but then if it's applied for too long, it can create a lot of damage in the tissue. And that is the sense that I feel like this has been going on for too long. The angel card that came out with this was divine timing, and it was upside down. Like, now is the time to let it go because it is way past time. So that's how the beginning of the week Sunday starts. It's going to be important to take note of some patterns that are important to let go. These patterns, I feel like, came up in childhood, parenting and children. I see that the child looks very bright in this, so it looks like something that started. And then for the angel card that goes with it, I see this circle of roses. And what I make of this is it's like this family pattern that started when you were really small. And the dress on the angel, which is orange, is very bright. So there's something that started, this toxic pattern started when you were really small, and it's really interfered with either your reproductive health, your ability to manifest, or both. So that is something that is to take note of. And then as the week progresses, Tuesday and Wednesday is all about looking at more ways to change the mind. So we had this new moon that started, and sometimes the space between the new moon coming up and the full moon is a very powerful time to study and look for these patterns, and to also think about where we would like to be, because the full moon is the full manifestation of the gifts that we're asking for, beginning with the new moon energy coming in. So it's really important to have our eye on the prize and our mind focused on our highest choice and really feeling into that. So it's asking us, the angels are asking us to think about keeping our mind in a new location. So I see the 3 butterflies are really bright, but she's looking in a different direction. So it's really important to not split our energy. Like, I'd really like to have this over here, but that'll never happen to me. So I keep my eyes over here when I should be going this way to work towards my goal. And so that's what this card spread is asking us to do, is to stay united with our highest choice and to not divert from our path. So we're going to be personal power. What was really bright to me at first was this yellow, this Christ consciousness. Like, you have what it takes. Your spirit has been blessed. You have the things in your life to manifest your goals. Dr. Wayne Dyer said something one time that really stuck with me. He said that people have the sense that when they were in utero was the only time they had what they needed and didn't have to worry. Because when you're in utero, you don't have to worry about, how am I going to get a thumb? How am I going to get a thumb to manifest? Because your body just knows what to do. And he says that's not true of just when we're in utero. He says just like when we're in utero, we have everything around us at any given time that we need in order to manifest our highest choice. We just have to reach out for it. So the power card came up upside down. So there's something that we're doing that is turning our personal power inside, like on itself, and it's blocking us from getting what we need. And it has to do with these walls. So sometimes when we have been hurt and we've had tough patterns, sometimes what we do is I'll do this myself, and we start getting kind of rammy in our energy, and we don't trust other people not to hurt us again. So that is something that Spirit is asking you to take mind of. Now, the other thing that came up Thursday, Friday is awakening to your true self. And lots of times when this card comes up, this is my Florida or Myrtle Beach or the Carolinas vacation card. And when I looked at this, the fairy card that came up with it is look inside of yourself. But what I see is that she's stuck just on the outside. And that's what I feel like. There's something that you think is going to be really fun, but that's not for me because I couldn't do that. You know, that's other people get to do those things. And so this week is all about pulling off all of those stoppers and looking at our thoughts very deeply to see where they are not helping us, and what feels like facts. Oh, I'll never be able to. Change those sentences around. I haven't been able to yet is a really nice way to upgrade that when you don't think change is possible. And then it's kind of like a switch word. It helps you become ready to do the next things. So Friday, Saturday is asking you to be more focused on the miracles again. And again, her blue dress with the bluer sash around her solar plexus area and the gold energy. So be speaking into reality what your highest choice is, and it's going to, fairy card, go out to the universe. And so while this is family harmony, it doesn't mean everything has to be in perfect harmony, but begin to visualize and speak that truth to go out, and your energy always leads the way. It gets to wherever you're going before you even. So then for the last part of Saturday, next weekend, or the 7th, it's asking us to focus completely on ourselves. That spotlight on the fairy is so bright, but she's holding this blue jar, and she's got it to the side. So it's almost like wherever she goes, she's got this blue jar. So she's speaking the same garbage over herself and bringing it along wherever it goes. And in the past, these are things that we've spoken over ourselves to make ourselves small, because that was what seemed really bright to this card, and kind of hunched over and like woe is me, Eeyore, I've lost my tail energy. And instead, we're being asked to expand. Again, that blue is really, really bright in contrast to the heart that's off in the sky. So we're being asked to, when we catch ourselves in those old thinking patterns, break out of them, upgrade, get back to our highest choice. And that comes through all week long. This is going to be a pattern of catching your mind and upgrading, catching your mind and upgrading. Don't be afraid to ask your angels, your helper guides, and all of spirit, whomever you call on, to help you and assist you with this frequency. Now, if you had angel number 1, you have Archangel Sandalphon. And Archangel Sandalphon tried to jump out when I was first shuffling, and I thought it was just me. So when he came out again, I was like, all right, he really means to be here. Archangel Sandalphon's message is be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. The other thing I was really drawn to in this card is this square neckline. And it reminded me how much I love square necklines, but I never purchased them because they never lay right. And so that's what he was saying. He says, call on me this week to help smooth out any kind of wrinkles. So that was his message to us if you had angel number 1. Now, if you have angel number 2, you have Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is all about making things beautiful in your life. So every time you come up with something that you're not fond of, whether it's inside of your body or in the outside of your life, ask for Archangel Jophiel to help you find ways to make it beautiful. She's saying also go outside, get some fresh air, connect with nature, relieve your stress, and gain new creative ideas. Now, when I looked in this card also, the fountain was really bright, the blue water in the fountain. And so it's really important when you're feeling stagnated to drink lots of water. Water really helps us to, number one, everything in our body works better when you have water, but also it holds frequency and it energizes us. So we can charge our water with positive words and have lots of good energized water before we go on and do our meditation and any of the other work that we're going to do with Spirit's help. Now, if you have angel number 3, you have Archangel Raphael. He's asking you to be thinking about a healthy lifestyle. He says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, exercise regularly for optimal health. And so one of the things that we often don't think of when we are beating ourselves up about, oh, our diet isn't perfect and this isn't perfect and I'm not getting enough exercise, but sometimes sleep is a really important part of any of our health regimens. And that's what it seems like this week is all about, getting past those patterns of what we've always done and working to have a better normal about how we think and how we move through the world. And our angels are here to support us with some really gentle messages this week. So I hope that you give yourself permission to have their gentle support and be gentle with yourself this week. Take good care, friends.